I don't like long intros, so we're gonna get straight into the video today. This is gonna be episode 2 of my Dragon Quest VIII Let's Play series here on the channel. And I want to preface everything. I put a little editor's note, but I wouldn't be surprised if you guys missed it. I put an editor's note in episode 1 about the audio levels. I know. The music, the game volume, the game music is too loud. It's a little overwhelming at times, just blaring in your ears, and it drowns my voice out quite a lot. I know this, and unfortunately I realized this way later during my filming of the series. So at some point later on in the series, the audio levels will adjust. You'll start to hear me much more clear. The game volume will be significantly lowered. Until then, please bear with me. This game is a blast. We have a great time together. Except this episode, I do a lot of raging against the boss at the end. It definitely affects my mood. So just bear with me. I'm gonna do a little bit of a voiceover to explain the strategy because I'm super quiet during the fight. But nonetheless, if you do enjoy the video, please like, comment, and subscribe to let this channel grow. And I'll catch y'all in the next one. Oh yeah! You can't beat ice cold water after night on the town. You were looking for someone, weren't you? Excuse me. You were looking for someone, weren't you? What? You're into something else now? Haha, that'd be right. Everyone gets distracted once in a while. I'm always getting distracted. Alright, good talk. Alright.
I knew you would return before long. And it seems you have done as Valentina asked. You see, even with a glass ball, the great Khalamari's eyes see further than you realize. But you are meddling in matters that do not concern you. And you are wasting your time. You can bring back my crystal ball as many times as you like. I will just throw it away again. What? Don't throw things in the waterfall. It might open up an old wound. What on earth are you talking about? Enough. Listen to me. No one knows why I threw away my crystal ball. Even Valentina has no idea. I'm not about to confide in a stranger. Give it to me! This time I will smash it into 1,000,000 pieces, so it never finds its way back to me again!
Stop! Please stop, Father. I know. I've known for ages. I know why you threw away your crystal ball.
You know? So you know about your real parents?
Yes. And I don't blame you for their death.
Why not? How can you not blame me, Valentina? How can you not hate me?
Because you were just fortune-telling. Just doing what you do best. I was too young to remember, but you were once a truly great fortune-teller, weren't you, Father? No one knew where my parents had fled to, but to you, it was as clear as day.
Back then, there was nothing I could not see. The great Khalamari was known all over the world. I was walking on air. Fortune-telling was my life. It was my soul. I thought only of myself, be they good or bad. I cared not who asked me to use my crystal ball. I lived for the vision.
It's all right, Father. You're a good man. You took me in and raised me, didn't you? When I was just a helpless baby. I want yourself. I want to see the great Kaldarasha in all his glory. I want to see your magnificent powers at work again, Father.
Oh, my sweet Valentina.
All right. Come on now, wake up. Afu. Afu. Looks like he's zonked and out for the count. Okay.
So, you are awake at last. It is already past midday. You must have been exhausted. I must thank you and your friend. Look, I have put my crystal ball back where it belongs. Many years have passed since I gazed into the crystal like this. I have to thank you for returning it to me. What is this? Yes, I see it, I see it. There is a jester breaking through the southern checkpoint. Yes, the mists are clearing. And the same jester murdered Master Rylos. Yes, the mists are clearing. Can it be? Surely not. He has changed. But there can be no mistake. It has to be Master Rylos' former pupil, Dulmagos.
What? Gov, he said Dulmagos, right? That's our man. That's the evil magician you and the old granddad are after, innit? So where'd he go after that? What else can you deduct?
What else? Let me look deeper. Huh? What's this? Yes, no question. This is definitely my old crystal ball, but look here. It has been chipped. Huh. It must have hit something very hard to do this damage.
Yeah, it hit Geezer.
And look, someone has scratched some letters next to the chip.
Oh shit.
What? Half-wit? Who's the half-wit? What ignorant lowlife would do this to my crystal ball?
You what? When I ask what else you could see, I didn't mean on the ball, I meant in the ball. Whatever. I'll come and Gov.
Come on, Gov. I like Yangus. Alright. Got anything in here for me? 4 gold coins. I'll take it. What about in pots and barrels? 7 gold coins. I'll take it. And a medicinal herb. But I pass on a message, okay? Tell him I said thank you. Alright. We are done here. Yangus. Oh, Gov. Alright, let's go.
Hang on a minute, wait.
We're out of here. What we're gonna do now is we're gonna go down and we're gonna restock on medicinal herbs and chimera wings. Then after that, we're gonna keep on moving. I'm gonna sell the copper sword here. He says, something's been bothering me. There was a strange man here. He was dressed like a jester, so I thought maybe he was some kind of traveling entertainer. But there was something creepy about him. I was a lot more worried about him than about that funny-looking monster we had in here before. That's for sure. Okay. So Dual Magus was Master Rylus's pupil. When Dual Magus came, well, Dual Magus went to the Castle Trodain, which is where we were at, our home, cursed it, and then came back and killed Master Rylus. I wonder what Dual Magus's motivations are. I want to go on ahead and... This isn't necessary. This actually isn't necessary at all. However, I'm not gonna do anything. Forget it. We'll just sell the copper sword. I was thinking about buying, leather shields and leather armor, just sort of, gearing up the squad. But it's not necessary. What we are gonna do is give Yangus a seed of strength. Hopefully we hit a 3 roll. 1. So like I said last episode, whenever you use a seed on your party members, it'll roll between 1 and 3 for a stat boost. 1 is the lowest, 3 is the highest. So we hit a 1 on the strength roll for Yangus. Nothing we can do about that. We're gonna buy some... Let's buy 5 more medicinal herbs. Give them to Yangus. And we're gonna buy 5 chimera wings. Give them to Hero. And that's all. We're gonna head on out. We're done here.
So, what happened? Did you do what the young girl asked? Well? What? Dual Magus killed Master Rylus? The same Dual Magus we're looking for? That fiend killed his own teacher? And you say he headed south? Then there's no time to lose. We must go after him at once. Let's be on our way.
So like I mentioned last episode, I do know where the narrative goes. I do know where the story goes, what the significant plot points are, and stuff like that. However, little details like Dual Magus being Master Ryland's apprentice, and stuff like that is stuff that I have not, I don't remember, or I didn't pay too much attention to when I initially played through this game. So, although I do know where things end up, how we get there will sort of be new to me, or a bit of a refresher. So now we need to move on to the next town. Next town, next city, whatever you want to call it. We gotta go. I, however, am blanking on how to get there, so I may just... Let's read this sign. Maybe the sign will tell us. Trudane, Fairbury. Okay, so... What's up here? Oh, this is where we started off our quest. Okay. So we're not going to Castle Trudane. We can see it on the map, actually, right now, that there's no bridge. So we're not even going to bother heading on over there to see for ourselves. These enemies do not give us enough EXP to warrant going out of our way to fight them. That's a chest. We're going to go and grab that chest. Blue chests are interesting. Got a whole 100 gold coins. The reason blue chests are interesting is because the contents are going to be random. It can be money, it can be herbs, it can be... There's a pool of items that it can be. So whenever we see a blue chest, we do want to make sure to go on and hit it. So I'm assuming we don't want to go really down south because that's where the waterfall cave is. So... I guess we'll just head this direction. So I'm playing this game. I actually do have a copy of Dragon Quest VIII 3DS. I do have my 3DS. However, I don't have a capture card for my 3DS. So the quality of the filming wouldn't have been great. So I am playing this on emulator. And one thing that I am noticing is a little bit of a problem is that I can't interact with the bottom of the screen. I can't press the arrow, I can't press the minus button, I can't zoom out, you know. There are some things that I can't do. So that's a little bit unfortunate, a little bit inconvenient, but it's not the end of the world. Everything that we can do on that screen, we can do. There are other ways to still perform those actions. So we read that sign and it leads us to the checkpoint, which is where we... Okay, I keep on running into enemies. I'm just trying to look around. Caldarasha did say that he saw in the crystal ball that Dulmagus destroyed the checkpoint. So that's the checkpoint. That's the mentioned checkpoint. We'll run through there and head on to the other side. Just really trying to make sure to look around. I'd really prefer to not miss any chests. So I'm just looking around. I know that my camera movements are a bit sporadic. I apologize for that. Hopefully it'll get better as this Let's Play goes on. But for now, it is what it is. We're passing through the checkpoint. That's a blue chest right there to the left. We are going to hit that. Phial of holy water. And we're going to hit that chest over there. It's a little cave underneath the bridge here. Pair of slime earrings. I wasn't fast enough to press my menu button. It's fine though, we'll just kill these enemies. Yangus got knocked down. I don't actually think I want to fight these guys. I think we could die here. We're dead. So the maximum amount of times that you can try to flee and it not work is 3. The 4th time is guaranteed. So Hero's dead. I don't want to take the time to run back to Fairbury. So we're just gonna continue. There aren't any fights between here and our next destination that we want to take. So it's not the end of the world that Hero's dead. It is inconvenient and a bit annoying, but we're fine. Okay. So since Hero is dead, Yangus is our party lead. Any of your party members can be party lead. It's all preference. We will be having Hero as party lead for the majority of the game, though. So, here we go. On the next town over.
Halt! Who goes there? Don't waste your breath, scoundrels. I can spot bandits a mile off. This is for Alistair. Come on, Mash. Let's get 'em! Yes, sir, bangers. Prepare to meet your maker!
So here we get challenged by Bangers and Mash. What we can actually do. Hero's revived. Interesting. We can just flee.
What on earth are you two rascals up to now? Stop it at once.
I actually didn't know that
Where
if
are
you enter
your
this fight
manners?
with a dead party
That's
member,
no way to welcome travelers.
or at the very least, Hero dead, that they'll revive him. Interesting.
Ow! Ow!
We got Grandma bonking them on the head.
Miss Jessica asked you to run an errand for her, and here you are playing around.
I forgot.
You'd better run along before Jessica finds out.
Yikes!
I'm so sorry. They don't mean any harm. It's just that our village has been through a lot lately. Ask around for yourselves. You'll see. There's nothing wrong with the place, mind. It's a lovely village, really.
Sorry, I spaced out and I skipped the dialogue, but nonetheless, there's really not much for us to do here. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go on and hit the inn, because we can't really do anything now that it's nighttime. Trode is working on something there. It's the alchemy pot. We'll gain access to it later on in the game after certain story beats, and through the alchemy pot we'll be able to craft some of the best equipment in the game. Walk on up to this lovely house here. Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Rosalind Albert. Sadly, my family is currently in mourning. No one is permitted to set foot outside the house. I'm afraid that my daughter is less than happy about this arrangement and has confined herself to her room. She's even asked those boys to stand guard at the door. I'm sure I don't know what's gotten into her. You look a bit like thieves to me, and I bet you are. I'm never wrong either. So Bangers and Mash are defending Jessica's door. Jessica really doesn't want to be bothered. Ha ha ha, congratulations. You have the great pleasure of meeting the world-famous poet Lorenzo. Not only am I the son of the chancellor to a large and prosperous kingdom, but I'm also the lovely Jessica's fiance. Yes, that's me. She lost her brother recently, so I came here today to comfort her, but I seem to be faced with an unexpected obstacle to our love. There are some brats in front of her room who won't let me in. The sea of true love is strewn with the flotsam of despair, but I shall crest the waves of adversity and find harbor in my lady's bosom. Okay. That was Jessica's mom sitting on over there. Let's keep on exploring. Grab ourselves some more equipment. We found some Wayfarer's clothes. I think mice are pretty cute.
See? Did you see it? Just now. What am I going to do? Jessica's room is on the other side of that wall. Oh dear.
Well, we're gonna smash the pots and barrels. See if we get anything. Seed of Magic. Gold coins. As I'm quite sure I mentioned last episode, we don't want to be using any seeds. Kind of moonwort bulb. Only seeds we're going to be using are seeds of strength. Everything else we're going to be holding on to. There's a hole. Send Munchie through? Yes, Munchie is our little mouse friend. We saw him at the beginning of the game. So this is Jessica's room. There's not really much of anything that we can do as Munchie. Apart from just run around, you know? It's a letter. Take it? Yes. So we got Jessica's letter. The mouse in question is up there. I wonder if we can actually interact with that mouse. Let's see. When I speak to it, it just squeaks. So, alright. We are done here. Now let's go back up. Return Munchie to the hero. Munchie makes 3 appearances in the game where you send him out to go and grab things. And he can also be utilized in combat. This is not something we're going to have usage of for a little while. But it's also not something that we really are going to want to use at all until the very, very end of the game. Under a specific circumstance. But we'll talk about it more later. Munchie brings over the letter. Zero takes the letter and reads it. I don't know who will find this letter, but please consider it my last will and testament, for by the time you read this, I will already be gone. I am going to the tower in the east. I will not return until my brother's death is avenged. Mother, I'm sorry for the damage I've caused to our family's reputation, but this is about something far bigger than tradition. I must follow my heart no matter the consequences. Please forgive me. And to Bangers and Mash, I'm sorry for lying to you. I hope you'll forgive me as well. Signed, Jessica. So, alright. Jessica headed on over to the tower. When we tried to go there, it was locked. So Jessica's mom is no longer there. Let's talk to Bangers and Mash again. Oh, it's you. I'm sorry about before, but now sorry not to let you through here. I'm under orders, see. Jessica says she doesn't want to see anyone, so I can't let people through. What? She's not in her room? Ha! I knew you were dodgy from the first moment I saw you, so don't think you could put one over on me. There's no way she's not in her room. So prove it. You can't just say something like that without proof. Are you a complete thicko or what? We're gonna show him the letter. We read the letter.
I don't know who will find this letter, but please consider it my last.
You gotta read the shit again?
testament, for by the time you read this, I will already be gone. I am going to the tower in the east. I will not return until my brother's death is avenged. Mother, I'm sorry for the damage I've caused to our family's reputation, but this is about something far bigger than tradition. I must follow my heart, no matter the consequences. Please forgive me. And to Banners and Mash, I'm sorry for lying to you. I hope you will forgive me as well. Signed, Jessica.
What? A letter from Jessica? No way! You're lying! She's been in her room the whole time! So how could she give you a letter? I dunno. It sounds sort of real to me. Okay, fine. I'll check her room. But if I'm right, you better leave and never come back. Got it? Right, just wait here. No running away now. Hey, she is gone. Give me that letter. This is definitely Jessica's handwriting. But if she really did go to the tower, she'll end up just like her brother, Alistair. This is bad. This is really bad. We've got to do something. We've got to get her out of there. You! This is partly your fault. So, I'll open the door to the tower. You go in and get her. Got it? Okay. We've got to hurry. To get to the tower, go left down the path outside the village.
Alright, bangers.
Oh, one more thing. I'll leave the monsters to you lot. Listen, Mash, whatever you do, don't let Jessica's mum find out where she went. Yes, sir, Bangers. Good. Come on, we've got to hurry.
I like these kids' loyalty to Jessica, you know? Their loyalty to Jessica, to her family. Are they part of her family? I don't even know. Do a little bit more exploring. Smash these pots. Got plain cheese and 5 gold coins. So like I was saying regarding Munchie, Munchie can actually be used in combat. So we just picked up a plain cheese, right? So we can make cold cheese, we can make spicy cheese, we can make different types of cheese that will allow Munchie to perform specific actions. So spicy cheese will allow Munchie to breathe fire. Cold cheese will allow him to spew out ice breath. And there's also a particular cheese. It's called the highly strung cheese or high strung cheese that will allow Munchie to raise the party's tension. So although it is cute, it is not something that we will be using. We won't be using Munchie at all, except At the very end of the game, we'll use a couple highly strung cheese, and that's just about it. But it is a cute little mechanic. It definitely adds some personality to Munchie. It makes him a bit more interesting because we just know him to be a mouse with a mohawk, right? So why the hell is he able to eat particular cheese and spew fire or ice breath? That's kind of interesting. So I was just checking that corner because I noticed I didn't check it when I first came here. I'm gonna go ahead and have Bangers open this up.
We made it! Jessica's in there! Now, let's get this door open. It's a Scott. Give it a try if you don't believe me. See? Told you. Only Alexandrians know how to open this door. This is an emergency, so I'll show you how to open the door. But you have to promise never to tell anyone.
I promise, Bangers. I promise.
Okay, here we go. Open sesame!
It's a lift, not a push or pull.
Pretty cool, eh? It opens from the bottom. Well, this is as far as I'm going. I'll head back to the village now. You help Jessica.
That is quite clever for it to open like a gate instead of open like a traditional door. But alright. The Tower of Alexandria. We're going to explore this place thoroughly. We're not going to be rushing through it. There are a handful of items in here that we do want to grab. So we were told that, or I mean, I kind of sped through the dialogue, but the chef, or somebody said that nobody knows how to open the door to the Tower of Alexandria apart from Alexandrians. But Alistar noticed that it was opened. So he came to investigate and then he was murdered. Alistar is Jessica's brother, and that family is currently in grief. Jessica is here because she wants to avenge her brother's death. She can't just sit, she refuses to just sit idle. She wants to be active. So, I respect it. Jessica has courage. Okay, I don't know what attacked us. Okay, bubble slimes. Jessica has courage. Jessica's brave. So let's see what we can do to help her out. As you guys can see, the boomerang is still quite useful at this point. I'm just making sure to be thorough with my exploration. I don't want to miss anything. Okay. Let's go down. Lots of barrels, one pot, and a chest. Let's crack everything open, see what we can get. Medicinal herb, love those. 11 gold. 22 gold, we're at 33 gold. Moonwort bulb, love that. And finally the chest. A seed of agility. We're not going to be utilizing that. 1 to 3 agility is not enough to really mean anything. So we're just gonna hold on to it. We will be using the Seed of Agility later, which is not in the way you may think. So, alright. Let's keep on moving. Okay, nothing back here. Let's watch out for those. Those are the most threatening enemy type in this area, those frogs. Because one side of them, fairly harmless. But if you hit them, they'll turn around and they'll show their ugly back. They have 2 faces, one on the front, one on the back. The back is much more threatening. So it's just not worth our time to engage in a fight with them. It's also very dangerous to do so. Especially Yangus, because Yangus doesn't even have a weapon right now. We still haven't given Yangus a weapon. We'll give him one soon. Alright, I want that frog to go, because I want to break those pots. Open that screen up, and he's gone. Seed of Strength, we'll give that to Yangus. And more gold. So the Seeds of Strength do actually matter for us right now. Let's go to the other side. Shit. We're good. The Seeds of Strength do matter. It gives us a little bit more damage. What we're gonna do is we're gonna pop them onto Yangus. Too slow. I pressed the button too slow. We're gonna just try and flee here. First try fleeing. Love to see that. Excuse me. Ooh, I was fast enough that time. Keep it moving. Okay. These guys aren't a threat. We'll run anyway. We don't need to spend the time fighting them. What a lot of people do is, since like I mentioned in episode 1, if you... Okay, I want that chest. If you turn the camera and an enemy's no longer in frame... Well, it didn't happen. Okay. They tend to despawn. So a strategy when people are running through narrow hallways and narrow corridors is they'll actually have hero face the screen and they'll just run towards the screen like this. Because when you do that, the likelihood of something spawning in front of you where you're going is much lower. We got ourselves a free scale shield here. Love that. Let's break this pot. Antidotal herb, we'll probably sell that. So the reason that I said love that when we got the scale shield is because regardless, we were going to buy one. And we were going to give it to Yangus. So we got a free one. Here we go, we're at the top. No Jessica though. Let's see what's going on with this statue here. The statue's eyes are set with a pair of beautiful shimmering jewels. Oh. Uh-oh.
You! I knew you'd be back for the jewels. You killed my brother. Now you'll suffer the same fate. You're fast. I guess thieves need to be quick on their toes. But you won't get away from me this time. Prepare to...
Wait! Jessica, it's me. Don't you recognize my voice?
Alistair?
Stay your spell, Jessica. I wasn't slain at their hands.
Stay my spell? But it's too late.
She just shoves us to the side. I love that.
Alistair? Is that really you?
It's me, Jess. You have to listen to me, as do you travelers. After I died, a part of my soul was allowed to linger in this statue. Even now as I speak to you, the power keeping me here begins to evaporate. Time is short. Look into the statue's eyes. The truth lies within. Hurry! The day I died, the door to the tower was already open. I thought it was strange, so I decided to look around and see for myself. That's when I saw him.
We're gonna see how Alistair died.
Who are you?
Such a pity.
Pity? What are you talking about? Who are you? Answer me!
Me? I am Dulmagus, and I was referring to the fragility of human life.
Fragility? What do you mean? My sword. I can't draw my sword.
I said such a pity. A terrible pity that a shining young star like you should chance to encounter me.
What have you done to me? Dulmagus, I won't forget this.
What? You won't forget my name? You're too kind. I shall return the favor and remember yours as well. Now, let us finish this before I feel any more pity.
Dulmagus.
Damn. Shoved a dull staff through his body. That's tough.
It has been an honor making your acquaintance. You may rest assured, your death will not be in vain.
I'm just very curious on what Dulmagus' motive is. What's his motive? Because he's killed Alistar, he's killed Master Rias.
And now you have seen what the statue saw, my traveling friends. I don't understand it myself, but it seems the statue of Alexandra has been awaiting your arrival. If the memory of my tale can serve you on your quest, It would bring great relief to my soul. My stay here is coming to an end. It's time for us to part.
No! Alistair! Don't leave me!
One final thing, Jess. Mother may try to stand in your way. Nevertheless, follow your heart and do as you must. Farewell, my little sister.
What a tragic affair. There can be no question. This is Dolmegus' treachery.
Yeah, Tro, they kind of, you know, said exactly that.
God blimey, Grandad, where'd you spring from?
It would appear that Alistair also wishes us to bring Dolmegus to justice. His sacrifice shall not be in vain. Now, we have yet another reason to stop Dolmegus' foul reign of terror. I shall await you by the carriage. Cheerio.
All right. The reason we take a photo is because we actually need a photo of the statue. So we're already here. Yeah, Jessica's sitting next to it crying and yada yada yada. Unlucky. But that's it.
I really must apologize for my behavior. We'll talk more later, but I need to be alone right now. I'll see you back at the village.
All right. Instead of just running back through, we're gonna use evac. I believe we pretty much explored that tower to the best of our ability, so we'll evac out and then we'll cast a Chimera Wing and zoom back on over to Alexandria. So we're gonna need to go in there, go to Jessica's house during the day, so we will head on over to the inn. Oh, you're back. You were ages. I was starting to get worried. So where's Jessica? Really? So you saw her in the tower? Well, it's not brilliant, but I suppose if she said she was coming back, then that's good enough. Thanks for your help, Zero. You were a bit of a pain at first, but you're pretty sound, I suppose. Well, yeah, I almost forgot. I asked at the inn if they'd be able to put you up for the night. Mash and I put our pocket money together to pay for it, so you better not let it go to waste. Thanks, buddy boy. I mean, I could have afforded it easily, but it's fine. I'll take a free stay. Let's stay the night. Trode is still working on the pot. We'll go to Jessica's house. Okay. Let's go up here. There's Jessica talking to her mom. There's this clown.
Hold on there. This is a family matter. The lady will attend to you shortly.
An absolute tool.
I'm going to ask you again, Jessica. Are you entirely bereft of compassion? Will you not mourn your own brother's death?
Not this again! Of course I'm sad. I can't believe I even have to say it.
I like how you can see there that Lorenzo and Hiro genuinely did back up. Like, they went all the way over there, giving complete space to Jessica and Rosalind. I like that. I respect that.
But all you can think of is tradition and family obligations. I'm talking about avenging his murder.
Avenging? You will stop this foolishness this instant. You are a young lady, not a warrior. Do you really think Alistair would have wanted this? You will mourn your brother's death like a proper lady. It's our family's way.
Our family's way? Who cares about our family's way? I don't expect you to believe me, but Alistair spoke to me. He told me to follow my heart. That's why my mind is made up. I don't care about the consequences. I'm going to make Alistair's murderer pay.
Very well. It's obvious there's no talking to you. Do as you wish. But, as far as I'm concerned, I no longer have a daughter.
Wow.
I want you out of this house at once.
It's kind of crazy.
Fine. I was planning on leaving until you came to your senses anyway. Bangers, Mash, let me through. I'm getting my things.
She changed her outfit.
I'm sorry for not telling you the truth before. Forgive me?
Are you really leaving, Jessica?
Yes, I am. And I want you two to watch over the village while I'm gone. Alistair told me this would happen. He said you two would protect the town and grow up to be famous warriors. Come on, chin up. Your mission guarding my room is over. I want you to patrol outside from now on.
Yes, sir!
Well, I'm leaving. Thanks for being such a great mum. Have a nice life.
We actually need a photo of Rosalind, so we're gonna take that now. I'm gonna go into Jessica's room. There should be a golden slime, I believe, on the second floor of her room. I want to get a photo of that as well. I wonder if Jessica's wardrobe change there was her final act of defiance against her mother, you know? Because Jessica was dressed rather reserved. And then, you know, when she leaves, she dresses just a little bit more revealing. I wonder if that was like a final act of defiance where it's like, I'm going to do what I want to do. Goodbye, whatever. Because like if we look at Rosalind is dressed rather reserved as well. So I wonder if that was a bit of a story beat. Dragon Ball. I'm talking about Dragon Ball. I guess it's because Akira Toriyama, rest in peace. Akira Toriyama, he designed not only Dragon Ball, of course, but he also designed Dragon Quest characters. And I think we all know that Toriyama, he likes to be a little bit spicy sometimes. He was certainly spicy. The first example, I guess, in Dragon Ball would be the original Dragon Ball. He was quite spicy with Bulma. She spent a bit of time, you know, or not a bit of time, but there was definitely quite a few examples of Bulma in her underwear. And there has been, you know, sexual jokes throughout Dragon Ball. And that also applies here in Dragon Quest. There are quite a bit of sexual jokes, adult jokes, particularly when it comes to women. Either they'll be dressed a little bit more revealing, or they'll have a certain ability that is maybe a little bit suggestive. It's actually part of our run for Jessica to have one of those little bit more suggestive abilities. There is a good reason for it. So I guess we'll talk about it a little bit more then. It's nothing absolutely like outrageous, but it is something, you know, that Dragon Quest is known for. The art style, which is very Akira Toriyama, of course, and a little bit of sexualization. But yeah, so Jessica, she's not in our party quite yet. But I think it's safe to say that she will be a member of our party at some point. She left home. We're down here on the beach because we want to grab these chests, and I also want to fight that notorious slime. Another seed of strength. We'll actually pop that right now. Bag. Scale shield transfer. Yangus. Seed of strength. Use Yangus. A 3. Nope, we got another 1 roll. Tough. We have another seed of strength. Let's use it. Yangus. 3. 2 roll. Okay, we'll take it. Slime earrings. It increases our defense. It's an accessory. We are gonna go on ahead and let's give it to Hero. Medicinal herb, let's give it to Hero. And we'll actually give some of Yangus's medicinal herbs to Hero as well. Antidote herb, put it away. Alright. Let's go fight this slime here. What we want to do is we want to try and get a little bit more XP. Maybe level up. We have a big fight coming up. This episode is already running just a tad bit long, but there are some cuts that I do want to make. There's a couple points where I'm a little bit, you know, turned around in the overworld, so we'll cut that out. The fight is coming up soon, so. Here we go. Both party members are at 50 attention. We're gonna go on ahead and attack now. Nice. Only needed 1. We got 44 XP, 39 gold coins, and we got a copper monster coin. Very nice. We'll take that copper monster coin and we will sell it because finally, coming on up, Yangus is gonna have a weapon. So we want to make sure to have enough money for that. Since we found a scale shield, we don't have to buy one for Yangus, so what I'll probably do is I'll buy one for Hero, because we are going to be utilizing our defending champion skill. So since we're walking and there's not much to do other than walk, we'll just talk about what to expect. Defending champion is a skill that you can only use when barehanded. So that may be a little bit discouraging to some people, where it's like, dude, what do you mean barehanded? So I have to go into fights with no weapon on? Like, what do you mean? No, you can have your weapon on. In the middle of a fight, you can actually equip and unequip items, so long as it's in a character's inventory. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna buy Hero's Shield, and then when we want to use defending champion, we'll just unequip his weapon. That's literally it. Use defending champion. If we want him to attack, we'll put it right back on. So that is going to be something that we have to remember to do. But the thing about this game is that since there are animations when it comes to your characters attacking and seeing them just, you know, stand around and whatnot, you can see what they have equipped and what they don't have equipped regarding their weapons and shields. So as long as we pay good attention, we'll always know what's going on. Like we can see here clearly, Yangus doesn't have a weapon equipped, but he does have the skill shield on. We can also... Hero is dangerously low. We can also clearly see that Hero has a weapon, but he does not have a shield. So as long as we're paying attention, we'll be fine. Didn't want that to happen. I played greedy. I should have just defending championed. But I thought Yangus would go first because of his agility. Let's just flee. This is foolish. Okay, I'm not playing patient. Okay, we ran away. Thankfully, we're right next door to where we were going anyway, so we'll just run in now. Not the end of the world. We're fine.
I say, you there. Yes, you. Hello there. I'm the town's resident photographer. Cameron's the name. Cameron Obscura. I hope you don't mind me asking, but have you ever taken a photograph yourself? You have? So you already know how to use a camera. I suppose a seasoned traveler like yourself would, yes. Which means you're aware that pressing the start button allows you to look through the lens.
Yes, sir.
And that taking a picture is a simple matter of pressing the A button. That being the case, I hardly need tell you that each photograph is automatically added to your album. What with you knowing already, I mean. I wonder if I might ask you a little favor, actually. I'd be very interested to see how good a photographer you are. Perhaps you would indulge me by taking my picture. Once you're happy you've captured my true essence, let me have a look, and I'll give you my professional opinion.
Alright, so we'll take Cameron's photo. We also need to take a photo of the port here, in the tower. We'll talk to him again. So this guy is why we were taking photos.
Ready to show me the fruits of your labor? Not bad. Not bad at all.
I was right about you, I see you,
Do you
fine
know,
eye.
It's
a hobby
little
of his,
hobby
blah, blah.
I used to travel a lot, and so
Pretty much he asked us if we're gonna take
In
photos
that
for him.
case, let me...
So we get his challenge codex. So what we do is the challenge codex provides challenges where we take certain photos of certain things and we'll get rewards for it. Pretty much that's just what this is. So there is a reward that we want that I think we're gonna get right now actually.
I'll use that book. If you manage to take a picture of the quest sub, I've actually prepared a little practice challenge to just come back and show.
We were taking photos the whole time. Did it not count? Hold on. Clicking all the wrong shit. Cameron's codex here. So he wants us to take a photo of a monster. So let's just go out and do that real quick. He gave us a bottle of You the Monster. It's not what we're after, but we'll take it. Come on. So we got quite a few challenges here, but I guess I misunderstood. I thought that we could have been taking photos this whole time and it would have been like stockpiling. Like it would have been stockpiling. And we could have cashed them all in now. But alright, I guess. Let's go on over to the church. Let's revive the hero. Let's push forward just a little bit more so that we can round out this episode with the boss fight. Now we're gonna head on over to the weapon shop. We're gonna buy a farmer's scythe. We're gonna give that to Yangus. And we're gonna buy a scale shield. Gonna give that to Hero. We're gonna sell copper monster coin. We'll sell the Yuta monster. Just because we weren't going to use them. We don't actually have to sell anything else. Items. Put that in the bag. We don't actually need to have Chimera wings in our inventory. They can just be in our bag, and that's fine. So we're gonna move them to the bag, and we're gonna buy more medicinal herbs. Okay, that should be more than enough. Let's go to the inn. Let's take a photo of that slime. Well, I guess I don't have those challenges yet, so it doesn't even count. It's kind of cringe. I guess I really misunderstood this whole, like what I can and can't do here at the with my camera at this point in time. Whatever though. Let's rest for the night. Got a vial of holy water. What's that? What vendor is this? Is this even a vendor? Is anything in these barrels? Some gold, okay. That's just some advice on skill points, but we're good, we don't need any. She's selling herbs. No, we're good. Alright. There's Jessica. We're actually gonna save here. Oh my god. Okay.
I don't have time to argue. I want you to put out to sea now.
My apologies, Miss Jessica, but the waters are simply too dangerous at the moment.
Haven't you been listening? I told you I'd take care of that.
Please forgive me, Lady Jessica. There'll be hell to pay from the Albert family if we put you in danger.
Is there anyone around here with half a brain? Ah, speak of the devil. You're the travelers from the tower. Didn't I tell you to wait for me in Alexandria? I wanted to properly apologize to you. Well, whatever. I'm glad you're here now. Actually, I have a favor to ask. Would you mind coming over here for a minute? So
yes, but I mean...
Fine, not to worry. I've asked these sturdy men to take care of it for me, okay?
Oh, well. Actually, we've been looking for someone to take on that very job ourselves.
Well, there you have it. Everyone's happy. Can I count on you guys?
Sure
I knew
can.
I could count on you. I still can't get what we saw in the tower out of my mind. Who is this Dual Magus? And what does he want? And why did he murder my brother? I'll track him to the ends of the earth. But first, we've got to make the waters safe for ships to sail. The sea monster that's standing in our way is supposed to be pretty strong. You'd better be prepared. I'll be waiting here. Come back as soon as you're ready.
As ready as we'll ever be, unless I want to go out and grind, and I don't want to do that.
Are you ready to set sail?
So let's go.
Okay then. Quartermaster, prepare the ship.
Aye, aye, sir.
So there's a sea monster here. This is the boss I was talking about. This is actually a bit of a tough fight.
Prepare to set sail! Weigh anchor!
This is actually going to be a bit of a tough fight. However, this boss does attack on a script. I believe I understand how the script operates, so we're going to do our best. I believe the game expects you to be around level 8, 9, or level 6 still. So we're a tad bit under leveled, but we should be able to take it on.
I hate this tender. No, I hate it too, Tickles. These nasty humans and their ships. Always sailing over poor Khalamari's head.
One tentacle is Tenta, and the other tentacle is Tickles. So together they're Tenta-Tickles. So silly.
Yeah, Tenta, yeah. Humans don't have no manners. That's right, Tickles. They don't have none at all, they don't. No. That's why Khalamari's gonna stand up for all the poor creatures of the sea. Yeah, Tickles, yeah. He'll eat him right up.
And he's using his tentacles as puppets. It's very silly. I think this is attempt number 10. What's going on, y'all? Editor Matt here. Just wanted to talk to you guys for just a hot second, because during this entire fight, or majority of this fight, I'm just dead quiet because I am angry. It took me about an hour and 15, hour and a half just to finally defeat Khalamari. But I just want to explain what the strategy is here, because I'm sure most of you are assuming, dude, if you're struggling this much, why don't you just leave, come back at a higher level, and then you can smoke this boss. And that is all true. I just didn't want to do it. So what the strategy here is that Khalamari will always operate on a script, meaning one turn he attacks one of your party members, and on the next turn he will always do a wave attack where he attacks both of your party members. So Khalamari attacks with his tentacle. He'll either slap our hero or Yangus, and then the next turn he will either do a breath attack where he'll blow fire, or he'll do a spread attack with his tentacle where he'll smack both hero and Yangus. So the strategy here is to try and position hero to use defending champion to absorb the attacks from the Khalamari. While Hero's doing that, you want Yangus to be psyching up to 50 tension to then unleash a big attack. Hero here is actually going to be our support character, while Yangus will be our offense. This is reverse of what happened in episode 1 against Geyser. So again, turn 1, we're going to have Yangus psych up. We're going to have Hero maybe just defend. Turn 2, both characters will defend. We're going to have both of our characters defend because of the wave attack. We don't want anybody to go down. If anyone goes down at any point in time, it's a wipe. We have no way to revive anyone. Just wipe it up, start over. Yangus will be psyching up, and Hero will be supporting. Now, an additional effect of having higher tension is that your defense will also increase. For example, maybe Yangus will take 3 to 4 damage if he only has 5 tension or he has no tension while he's defending. But if he has 20 to 50, maybe he'll only take 1 to 2 damage while he defends. It increases the amount of damage resistance that we have. So psyching up is a great way to stay alive, and it's also a great way to do big damage. That's the strategy. It's very simple. However, it's completely up to whether or not Khalamari cooperates. If he cooperates, then he'll be hitting Hero while we're using defending champion. Yangus can psych up for free. If he does not cooperate like he does in this attempt, he'll be rotating back and forth between our two characters and damaging both of them equally and making us constantly have to heal over and over and over again. I'm very surprised that this attempt actually worked out, but it is what it is. However, we struggled a lot. This fight is relatively inconsistent because you can either kill him rather quickly in just a handful of turns, or it will be a 10-minute long fight like how it is here today. But that's really it. Just wanted to pop in, tell you guys what the strategy was. There are certain enemies or bosses in this game that do behave on a script, so we're going to do our best throughout this series to take advantage of the script so we can best defeat them in an efficient way. So that's all. Thanks so much for watching. There we go. Right back at it. Right back at it. Can't get ahead. I can't get ahead. I'm always at a deficit. My boy's at a fucking deficit. Oh no, that worked out. I got a little confused. I'm so locked in and so annoyed at the same time. Oh my god. Dude. Ah! To hell with this boss. To hell with Khalamari. I spent like an hour and 15 minutes against this fucking boss. That was attempt like 9, attempt 10. Dude. Use this guide as an example. Just grind to level 8 or to level 9. Fuck it. Grind to level 10. Just grind to level 10. Because is it worth it? Is it worth it? No. Is it worth the frustration? I'm frustrated now. I'm mad. Because when I played this game for the first time casually, and I did the strat, it only took me 2 or 3 tries. Here, 9 to 10 tries? Bro, I don't want to allocate shit. Just bank all of it. Let's just watch whatever cutscenes come in. And just, we need to end this damn episode.
We give up! We give up! Sure, it wasn't our fault, though. It was his! That's right, you modest. That jester, he came walking on top of the water to us. Just walked over us. He did! Pretty cheeky of a human to pull that little trick off, we thought. So we talked to him, we did. But when he talked, our head got all cloudy-like, and we started attacking ships. We did. It wasn't us! It was that jester! It was! Is this by way of an apology, like? Oh! Well, we found it in the ocean, we did. Go on, take it, mate. It's the least we can do.
Gold bracer.
Well, that is all from us. We are leaving now. We are. Have a pleasant trip. So long.
Like, I'm so hot and bothered right now because of that fucking
Not
boss.
bad, guys. You're a lot stronger than you look. You know, we've never properly introduced ourselves. I'm Jessica Albert. And who might you be?
I'm Yangus, and this is the Gov.
Yangus and the Gov, is it? Right. Thanks again for your help with the sea monster. Now, let's find Dormagus. I'm sure you need to get ready first, so let's head back to Port Prospect. I'll tell the captain to weigh anchor. Oh, I almost forgot. I called you two thieves back at the tower, and I never formally apologized. So, forgive me. Anyway, I'll talk to the captain.
All hands on deck. Weigh anchor and prepare to come about. We're heading back to Port Prospect.
Full transparency, that's one of the hardest bosses in the run. No bullshit, no exaggeration. We're gonna be so prepared later on in the game that no other boss is gonna give us that much of a hard time. We're quite frankly gonna just run through some bosses.
So I got them to agree to wait for us. I figured you'd like to rest and buy provisions before we set sail again. I'll be waiting for you here. Don't take too long now. We've got work to do.
Jessica brought us right back to Port Prospect. That's it. That's gonna do it for this episode. If you did enjoy, I'm fucking mad. If you did enjoy, please like, comment, and subscribe. It helps the channel grow. We'll catch y'all on the next one. I don't even have anything else to say. Screw Khalamari. I want to curse. I just want to start cussing. Well, I'm gonna show some restraint. We'll catch y'all on the next one.